Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 233. First set of the day was submitted by Michael. The PC on the desk. Is it a yay or is it a nay?
I feel like he has enough room with his mouse, if I'm being real. Like, it looks like he has enough room onto his left side so he can move his mouse around. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's perfectly fine. Maybe, you know, if the TV wasn't on the left side, I'd put it over there, but yeah, I guess it works for now. Cable management's nice too. He definitely, you know, he knows what he's doing. That's all I can say about it. I think theme's fine. The combination, I think, really adds his uniqueness. Everybody can do all comics, all sports, but the combination of the two makes it great.
Don't you think you should go maybe a little bit more with the comics, though?
I wish that TV wasn't there because I feel like you could add more theme to that left side of the wall. Maybe some LEDs, too.
Michael scored a 78. The next edit was submitted by Skylar. The cables, they're not on the floor. That's good. But we see, you know, just a little bit of excess here and there. And the reasoning for that, if you, you know, look at the far right corner by the microphone, it is a sit-stand desk.
Like camo, kind of, you know, maybe go for a camo theme.
Oh, God, I didn't realize that.
They blended in because they're camo.
I couldn't see up, Tom. I don't know what until you said it. Yeah. But really, like, we don't know anything about them. The desk matches the wool and it drives me insane.
Yeah, white on white.
Oh, but then I see you have red in the chair like Tom just said, and it's like, where's the red? You have blue LED. Like, what? I don't know. Skylar scored 68. The next setup was submitted by Alex. I think it's a really cool setup for a 12-year-old.
It is.
Behind the wall. I don't know if you tried to mount these before and then your dad beat you with a hammer and made you take them off and then you ruined the wall a little bit more. But I would, you know, get some white paint. Minecraft we're seeing in full effect here, which is pretty cool. A little upset though, there's no torch LED. I'm not seeing a little creeper on the desk.
Creeper would be perfect.
The poster isn't perfectly aligned, but I would assume if you were to move it over, your dad would probably beat you with a hammer again. So to avoid that, get the paint, then move it. Alex scored an 84. The next setup was submitted by Sebastian. The closet. Dun, dun. Yeah, that part of it is a little bit odd to me, but here's another thing, right? Look at that left speaker.
Yeah,
it's a little bit behind there. First off, that's like the size of nothing.
Yeah.
Why does that even output sound? Hey, where's the right one? Oh, because that makes sense. Maybe get like a black curtain to cover the closet. Which, by the way, how do you even get into the closet if you need to? Sebastian scored a 60. The next setup was submitted by Tin. Badass, insane setup with so much attention to detail. The other thing that she did say in the email is that she's having an issue getting her monitors to say the same. I say mount it to the wall and go for it.
That wall's so clean though. You don't want to touch it.
You don't want to make it look like the Alex kids.
Yeah, no, you don't. I feel like she's missing something on the wall.
Oh,
I don't
theme,
know.
Yeah. I forgot to say theme.
Some little theme. I mean, I like the purple hints and all that, but maybe one last thing to go on the wall.
Tin scored a 96. The next setup was submitted by Hunter. That's not a corner desk. It's an L. You either sit on the left or the right side, and it's a very small L desk at that. Not a lot of depth. Your speaker shouldn't be rubbing up, in front of and rubbing up against your monitor. Do you agree with that, T?
Yeah, that's really the only thing that's wrong with this setup. I feel like getting a new desk would definitely make the setup look cleaner. And next time you take a photo, take it with, you know, like the TV screen on, the monitor screen on, because we can see those smudges and they ain't pretty.
Hunter scored a 74. The next setup was submitted by Josh. Too white for me. There's nothing. Just having one little succulent isn't going to do it.
Yeah, white and black setup's just like, need to add color to it. Otherwise, it's just too bland for me. It's a simple setup overall. There's nothing really wrong with it usability-wise. You just need to add some life to it. Otherwise, it's going to be a no for me.
Josh scored a 78. Final set of the day was submitted by Connor. I don't know about that left display. Looks very angled in. And then he's got the posters above, which I think are interesting. They're very high up. And then, yes, he has the posters all over the rest of the room, which I think the rest of the room is great. Do you think that the artwork should have been a little bit lower, or is it fine?
I feel like it's way too crowded up there. It's like they're all next to each other. And then you have like this empty space below, and they're cool too, like very unique. Like I have not seen any of these posters at all, so like they're very unique. I just feel like they could have been spaced out. Connor
scored an 86. Tin walked away with first place with a 96. Thanks for watching the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 233.